Scene 1. Someone claimed that God is dead and set in train the trend of artless puffing up in chests of those who claim to own the world, for whom humility was weakness, toxic on the lips to breathe, to lose the race before a stride was strode. Forgetting, though, that puffing up is nature's jest, appearing larger to dissuade a predator and needed only by a spineless few. Humility, bespeaking the acknowledgement of evil, forms dark and great of coldness unspeakable, asking thus obeisance grace that we be spared for now, and in return be duty bound in love and service to our fellow man. Mary white-smocked, curled up tight-rocked, straight hair blunt-chopped, jawline length, sense gauntness, hollows, eye untrusting, follows not green brainwash cursor, looks askance, the faintest smile at play, perhaps relaying fears to regional that she will not concede. Her rumour cell is windowless, but nonetheless she sees beyond and through her crows, and clucks some pellets forms for them from rations fashioned, drugged, but fasting with the steadfastness of one beyond the lines, inhabiting a world so very far from that around in which no sanity endures. Morning shots, the happy clapped-out smiles abound, the miles around the common room, the floating inmates wound, occasionally pausing awestruck at the oozing bilge unceasing from the massive screens, the greasing skids of mental pathways long untrodden, now in wetland sodden shapeless dressing gowns and sweatbands cannularity. Evening shots, the dreaming, streaming, heavy-limbed paralysis of bleary-eyed, weary, laid by leering warders, patients propped for private channels, winks and nods from regional, a necessary price to pay for all the love and care, and hair dishevelled Mary looks askance and longs for sleep. The inner sanctum of her mind, inviolate, at least for now, despite abuse and daily drugging, id and superego shrugging off the crass attempts to rein them in, and they hold hands for once, since ego firmly out to lunch, and far beyond the techno's ken she tapping into roots of depths ancestral. Millennia of archetypes from those oppressed, the symbols of resistance giving each the power to overcome humiliation, degradation, stamping out of rights, unconscious collective fortress drawbridge up, the siege is on, and Mary inward hard as nails the long game plays in hope of resurrection.